Hello, travelers. In today's video, we will talk about 5 reasons to live in Mississippi. Mississippi, meaning Big River, also called the Magnolia State in honor of the magnolia trees that grow here, is smaller than most of the U.S. states and is bounded on the north by Tennessee, on the east by Alabama, on the south by Louisiana and the Gulf of Mexico, and on the west by Louisiana and Arkansas. Please subscribe to our channel for more videos. Number 1. The lowest cost of living in the nation. Mississippians enjoy the lowest cost of living in the U.S. compared to the rest of the country. Mississippi's 83.3% cost of living index means expenses in the Magnolia State are about 17% cheaper than anywhere else in the country. Along with the low cost of living, Mississippi enjoys the cheapest housing costs in the nation. The average price of a single-family home is just $145,000, and the average rent for a 2-bedroom apartment is $800. That's 66% of the national average housing cost. Transportation costs in Mississippi are the lowest in the U.S. at just 86.7% of the national average. Not only are Mississippi's gas prices among the cheapest, but Mississippi drivers are also only required to carry liability coverage to drive legally. This helps lower car insurance costs in Mississippi than they are in many other states. Mississippi is also one of the least expensive states for childcare, which makes sense for working parents. Number 2. Lots of rural countrysides. One of the things people love most about Mississippi is the scarcity of urban areas. Jackson is the only state city with more than 100,000 residents in the state. The next most populous city is Gulfport, with just over 50,000 inhabitants. More than 50% of Mississippi's population lives in rural areas. In fact, Mississippi is the 4th most rural state in the country, with 97% of its land classified as such. Number 3. Affordable education. Speaking of parents and kids, education in general, but especially higher education, tends to be one of the most expensive ventures for many families. Luckily, if you're a student looking for a solid deal or a parent hoping to save money on tuition, Magnolia State has you covered. At less than $10,000 for a full year of classes, Mississippi consistently ranks in the top 5 to 7 lowest-cost states in the country for higher education. Number 4. Intense natural beauty. If you can handle the sticky southern heat, Mississippi has some of the most scenic scenery in the country. However, you have to hike to see much of it. While most locals and visitors gravitate toward Gulf Island's national seashore and the miles of pristine beaches stretching along the southern shore, the Magnolia State has more to offer than just sun and sand. From Tishomingo State Park to Red Bluff, Mississippi boasts some of the world's most breathtaking geologic formations. If history is more up your alley, check out the numerous hikeable sections of the Old Trace, stretching from the north down to Natchez. These pieces of the Natchez Trace were traveled by so many traders, missioners, and settlers over the years. Many sections are still literally etched into the landscape. Number 5. Southern comfort food. Mississippi is known for some of the tastiest food on the Gulf Coast. Even better, the state's low cost of living means you can probably afford some of the fancy restaurants in the area. No matter where you stop for a bite, you can't get wrong if you stick with Mississippi specialties like Gulf shrimp, oysters, catfish, and good old Southern fried chicken and biscuits. Thank you all so much for watching. Your support means the world to us. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to stay updated with our latest content. Thanks again for being a part of this amazing journey.